Muck, what are you saying? What's the matter? Got no freedom? Yeah, you do. What's the matter? There's a rucksack on there. Yeah, got your freedom now. As much as you can have with that lead. Oh, look, we're recording. I think we've upset Paul Dunn. We've hurt his feelings because we're still alive. Because we still get random gestures of love from the amount of strangers that we encounter along our travels. For folk that aren't reading the conversation between myself and Paul Dunn, it goes like this. You don't like beggars, you don't like scroungers. I'd like him to show us where I'm begging, where I'm scrounging. I'm just trying to walk from an unpaid job where I was exploited and abused by such employer up near Valencia. I'd like to see where he can justify me being a beggar. What have I begged for? From my understanding of the vocabulary I use, I put out very clear about the things that I want, I need, I'm working towards, ideas that I have. Now, when people make gestures to encourage those things to come true and to happen, that isn't me begging. That is the people encouraging me to get done and to share and show and continue who I am. Now, looking at the Bible, I'm pretty sure that Paul Dunn is a fake Christian or a fake Catholic or a fake Protestant. He certainly isn't Muslim or Hindu or Sikh. He's not a Satanist. Now, Paul Dunn, you behaving like you're behaving, you will not be going to heaven. You will not be going to hell. Because heaven is for good people that are straight. Yeah? The hell is for people that have done real bad. Purgatory, is still related to heaven and hell. It's an in-between place. The way you behave, the way you comment towards somebody like myself that is following the footsteps of Jesus, if there was such a Jesus of which the Bible teaches us, I'm more in tune and following his footsteps than you could ever. I walk away from negativity. I ignore negativity. I ignore the abuse. I react to you because you're so demanding. Now, I keep asking you, who am I to you for you to be so disappointed and so involved in my life? Who are you to me? Who are you in my life? Your character on YouTube. Your YouTube account is only 4 years old. You've got 33 subscribers. Of all the channels that you interact with, how is it your channel so lame? How is it you've got no content? So, Paul Dunn, you've got a lot of questions to answer. You don't answer the questions that I share with you in the conversation you demand we're having. So, Paul Dunn, wobble your head, pull your thumb out of your ass, stop being such a control freak. Yeah, this is 2025. Now, if you're older than me or the same age as me, what's your life experiences? I've experienced as much as I can in this time that I've been on this planet. Like I've said, I never had a choice of the early programming that I had. I never had a choice of the abuse that was thrown in my direction. But I do have a choice to avoid and try and live with the guilt that I have for infuriating such people or being a part and parcel of the wandering around and moving around like my mother showed me with her multiple husbands, or my father showed me by exporting me to a foreign country because he was too in fear of his life, not me. In fear of my life. I've never been in fear of my life. I've always put my life on the plate. When you have somebody that is threatening your life, your loved ones threatening your life, because they don't approve of you hanging around with Jamaican and South African peoples that are in your school. They don't agree with you hanging around with the Pakistani or the Indian or the Iraqi people that are in your school. You have to hang around with the skinheads or the biker children or the hippie kids. For me, my father's got a lot to answer to when he's at the pearly gates. But he saved himself by converting to Islam before I was born, before he met my mother. So, like I said, wobble your head, pull your thumb out your ass, and go to confession, bud. You know, confess all your sins. Because somebody like you, in the lifestyle that I presume you're living, you're a control freak. You're a Nazi. You're in the fascist world. I'm living in a fascist country and I'm being shared love and respect as a human being. You, with your mentality, you're fucked. And excuse me, but it's hereditary. It's like you're fucked. You're responsible for your family and the misery that they encounter in life. Keeping your family under the same roof, keeping your family protected or protecting you. Are you scared of life? Are you scared to be on your own? Do you need somebody to muddy cuddle you forever? And do you feel the need to be muddy cuddling those that you've brought into this world? So, Paul Dunn, happy days. I've subscribed to your channel because you're so persistent in trolling me. Or, like giving your, putting the law down like you're God, like you're the authorities. So I ask you, tell the world to stop supporting me. And you could do yourself a favor. You could save yourself a lot of heartache by unsubscribing from me and stop trying to communicate with me. While you communicate with me, I'm encouraging you to be you. Your answers, your responses, your commenting in my channel, it's all recorded, bud. You forget your friends are trying to sue me or take me channel or bully or convince other people that I have a bad character. So, Paul Dunn, is Michelle C paying you? Is Gypsy Dave paying you? Do you go on dirty weekends in their travel lodges with your swinging parties? What is it, Paul Dunn? What gives you the authority to put down law on me and my lifestyle? When I was in your country, I'm from that country, generations back. My bloodline is Irish. So understanding, yeah, I have just as much right to put you in your place. Because you're a fraud, you're a fake, you're a miserable git. That's your problem. As a proud Irishman with Irish blood running through me body, I say to you, you're a fake, you're a fraud. You ain't fucking Irish. So wake up, Paul Dunn. Do yourself a favour. Mind your own fucking business and get on with your own life instead of interfering with everybody else's life. Put your cards on the table. Talk about you. Huh? Paul Dunn. Now, Paul Dunn, the reason you all live in the same house, are you fucking your children? Are your children fucking you? Are you fucking your own sister or your own cousin? Is that why you all live in the same house? Because nobody else would rent to you? Because you can't afford another house for your distant family or your close family members. You live in such a big house that you can, like, save, skimp and save. You all eat at the same time. Sorry, Paul Dunn, for being so silly with you, but you deserve everything you get. As the sun sets in your direction, I see your blood splattered all over that sky as the sky turns red. So, Paul Dunn, yeah, I'm surrounded by love and adventure. And it's something I create by myself. I don't need no friends or family or business. I don't need no wealth to encourage that. I walk with love. And people share love and respect wherever I go for how I'm able to be me and encourage. Like, I'm distant. I offer myself up and down the pier there. I've gone into every one of those boats as they coming in. You got any room for me tomorrow? You got any work for me? Everybody that shares anything with me, anybody that stops and talks to me, I'm asking them, have you got any work? So while you're talking your crap, Paul Dunn, you're such a closed-minded individual. That's why I call you a fascist. That's why I'll call you a scumbag. And that's why I'll question, are you an inbred motherfucker fucking your own kids? Fucking your own fucking family, your own cousins? Because you certainly do sound like one. It don't sound like anybody of the outside of your bloodline would have any interest in you. Me? I've probably fucked one of your cousins or one of your sisters or something like that. That's probably why you're pissed off with me. So understanding, Paul Dunn. Where are you from? That small little island? You're trapped on that little island, in your little house, with your little family. You're trapped. I've got the whole world under my feet, in my eyes. So what you got, Paul Dunn? Upload a video, Paul Dunn. Share your voice, Paul Dunn. Stop hiding behind your silly little fucking keyboard with your comments. Put up a video. Show the world I'm a bake. Show the world I'm a fucking sponger scrounger. And I'll show the world my work CV. I'll show the world. And I'll put you down quicker than Ministry of Madness put his dog down. So go fuck yourself, Paul Dunn. Alright, Paul Dunn? Now let's see if we see that green flash tonight. Sorry about the wobbliness. I've got a pulse. Right, there it goes behind the mountain. I can see the bottom half. It's curved. Yeah, that's definitely going behind land. Oh yeah, I can see the outskirts of that mountain now. So Paul Dunn, 828, or is it 822? Was you born in February 82? Now, Paul Dunn, if that's your year and month, you're easier to find. What friends have I got, Paul Dunn? You say none. I've at least got one. The animal kingdom is what I love and appreciate. The naturalness of the world, not the fake capitalistic, controlling religious bullshit that you're stuck in, Paul Dunn.